Hello everybody, my name is Zenful, coming from Essence of Zen. Today you're watching Zenful Thoughts episode 3, the first Zenful Thoughts of 2016. If you don't already know, Zenful Thoughts is basically the show where I sit in front of a camera and I ramble about a various set of topics that I decide on, or maybe from the community if you want a topic in the description below or in the comment section below, ranging from anywhere from save the planet to something super political to anything that can basically just grind my gears. Today we're going to get a little political. I'm actually going to go ahead and crack this open now. So today I kind of want to get into, like I said earlier, politics. The first thing that I really want to go ahead and tackle is spreading the word about spreading the word on what truly is feminism. Whenever I'm in the community via a chat room, talking with other gamers, talking with young coders, developers, etc., and it's like if a troll comes into the chat room or the game or something, they start bringing up feminism, and it usually gets ragged on by everybody. And it irritates me because some people literally do not know what feminism actually is. It is not a bad thing. And just like every other group, movement, label, people define the general majority based on the very, very few extremists who holds claims to the label of anything. So in terms of feminism, people think it's women who wants more rights than men, that men are scum, that men deserve to die or have less rights than women, so forth and so forth, and blah blah blah. And that irritates me because if you even take 5 seconds to Google 2 words, define feminism, you can see that literally the definition by default of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. That means if you stand for equality in terms of saying women should have the same rights, have the same pay for the same amount of work as a man, then technically you are by definition a feminist. I am a feminist. I believe that women should have the same equal rights, the same equal opportunities, and etc. to men. And on a double whammy, you will see many feminists defend men's rights. The idea of a father being able to take time off on paternity leave while still getting paid to take care of a newborn child at home is something that women have fought for. Not just because women are getting better, or getting more introduced into the workplaces of, very outstanding jobs, as they should if they can do the same work, etc. But they also advocate for equality all around. So whenever you hear someone spout that men deserve less, or the hate speeches from it can be from men to feminazis, is the label that people add on to the extremists, are not just condensed and pigeonholed into women. When you hear people spout like that, and you think, oh well, that's just a feminist. No. It's the idea of trying to say you're a 4-piece person, but you're shooting people. Just because you say you're something doesn't mean you are. So I'm hoping that if this video reaches younger people who can understand what feminism actually truly is, because it is without a doubt needed. Feminism is needed. It truly is. And I know some people are saying, oh well, women don't need to have more or have the same pay as I do because I'm a man. It's because they get all these privileges, blah 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 blah. So the idea of women getting paid the same equal amount as men is not just saying if a woman comes in and doesn't do work, she should have the same pay as a man who does all the work. That's a completely different situation. The idea is saying if you're an accountant and you have the same position at work with a woman, if you're a male accountant and there's a female accountant and they do the same amount of work, they get the same benefits. If they work the same hours, if they do the exact same amount of work, why is women getting paid less? Oh, but it's easier for her to get a job because she can just flash. No. As a matter of fact, you're absolutely wrong. If look at statistics, it's actually not easier for women to get a job. That's why it's such a hard, or it's such a big deal that women have to push for equal opportunity in the workplace. I don't care what your opinion on it is. You're entitled to your dumbass opinion. But when you look at facts, and you look at statistics, if you look at the actual numbers, if you look at the crap that goes on in certain workplaces, and I'm not trying to say it is, dystopian future, women who reaches a glass ceiling, and they train a younger, newer male employee, and after they're done training the male employee gets promoted above the woman who trained them. And you can probably say, well, I've never experienced this. Yeah, because it's not. It's because you don't experience personally, which probably you actually have, and you just not noticing because you're not in their shoes and you're just caught up in your own thing. Which is nothing is wrong with that. People don't always notice what's going on, but the fact that you haven't experienced doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Oh, you've never experienced being hungry, so world hunger is not an issue. You've never experienced seeing in person a glacier melt and crash and so global warming is a lie. And if you say global warming is a lie or that climate change isn't real, leave. Let me know your thoughts. I'm actually very curious as to still hear them. And I'm pretty sure someone's gonna say, if it's for equal rights, then why is it called feminism and not like humanism? It's a very simple aspect for you. And I'm going to use another controversial, though it shouldn't be controversial, point to make that reference. The reason why feminism is called feminism and not humanism is the same reason why we use Black Lives Matter instead of All Lives Matter. Saying feminism does not mean it's an attack on masculinism. If women were to be equal as to be humanism, why are they not treated equal? Same way as you say Black Lives Matter does not deter or subtract from all lives, because all lives do matter. But if that was true, why are a lot of ethnic groups seen as less? That's the point. So subscribe if you want to see more, because we will try to do Zenful Thoughts every other week. If you have a topic that you want to suggest me rant about or talk about or explain about my thoughts on, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Feel free to share with your friends. Help actually, spread the word of what feminism actually is and why it's needed. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it if you disliked it. If you disliked it, let us know why so we can better improve these videos in the future. I'm pretty sure one of the suggestions is shorter videos. I'm trying. I've been Zenful coming from Essence of Zen. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, as always, take care.
March winds and April showers, break away from